Hello, hello. This is Johnny Cycles of CyclesGaming.com bringing you another edition of Dragons and Pioneer, playing Dragonback Assault. I like it. Some redraw. Opponent seems pretty friendly. See what they're running. Okay, so Boreal Grazer. Well, looks like we might be under a lot of pressure already if they're going to have 4 mana. Or, well, probably not 4 mana, but 3 mana on turn 2. Okay, yeah, it looks like this is going to be a mono green beatdown deck. So we are going to didn't really want to draw into another Dragonback Assault. Yeah, we might be a little too slow for us to actually compete. It depends on their top end. Depends on what if they're another Outcaster Trailblazer. Depends on what their top end is and if they have a top end card in hand. Right now they're doing a lot of setup, kind of like we are. Maybe the Cultivate is probably our best play. Only gets it gets us basics. That's good though. All right, so we have multiple forests, multiple islands. Um, we're kind of just who can who can close out this game faster is essentially what's happening. We're setting up for a big Dragonback Assault that will hopefully wipe their board, minus maybe one big fatty, and then we're hoping not to die to that fatty before we can make a lot of land drops. And either play an Ugin or off of this Breaching Dragonstorm, or just because they're refilling their hand. Like, whoa. So if we can dodge like a big finisher, I'll like where we're at. I don't think we're going to dodge anything, to be honest. Okay, another one of those. Yeah, refilling the hand is not the worst if we can just not take a big hit from a creature. No old growth troll. Man, just so many cards off. Or our opponent gets the draw. I'm really jealous. Old growth troll is not the greatest, but man, our opponent's back up to 6. Yeah, just empty your hand of Matadorks. That would be the best. Well, let's see if they have any protection in their deck. This is what we got. Wipe the board, but they still have a lot of cards in their hand. And they destroyed our Dragonback Assault. Alright, well, I mean, Cavalier Thorns, it's not ideal. But we do get to play another Dragonback Assault. Or we could Breaching Dragonstorm, but I think we probably just want to play Dragonback Assault and try to start making land drops to race. Opponent, I don't know if we're ever going to run our opponent out of cards, is the thing. The good news is we can make a lot of dragons moving forward. Now, do they have another answer for our second Dragonback Assault? We can only hope they do not. Could have made the dragon on my turn to dodge Archdruid Charm, which is probably the smart move. It's hard to know. With black, they could. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough decision. We're just hoping that they don't have another Archdruid's Charm. I think that might be the right move. Because right now we can't Breaching Dragonstorm and Cultivate. I don't think we have 7 mana. So we need to draw. And even if we do Breaching Dragonstorm, we're not guaranteed to get anything good. We could have held out for an Ugin. They're going to go for the Archdruid's Charm. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Yeah, that's just the beats don't stop coming from our opponent. And now they're going to get the Archdruid's Charm in their hand, which they can't cast at least. Alright, so we have one turn to really try to over... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably shouldn't have tapped my red source, just in case I did want a Breaching Dragonstorm. We're running out of basics. But that was a good draw for us. If we can find a basic... forest is good. We're really hoping to put enough dragons on the battlefield that our opponent can't actually it won't matter if they get rid of the Dragonback assault. We will have gotten enough dragons. Growth Spiral might not be a bad draw for us, although we can't cast it. We needed to find it there. Alright. Finally going to kill one of our creatures. So they are playing some removal. And we really wanted this card before, one of these cards before. And or find another Breaching or Dragon's Back Assault since we know we're about to lose it. Alright, I mean, I think we've made some mistakes this game. Can we overcome our mistakes? They can make that into a 4-4. They can also pump something to make it live. Alright, well we got a block. So we are block. If we didn't block, they could have put counters on their creature with Archdruid's Charm, and then that would have been bad. So now they get these enchantments that can come back as 4/4 troll tokens. We may have finally run our opponent out of cards, perhaps. Although they have an Archdruid's Charm that could go let them get a finisher. They can Archdruid's Charm, instant speed, get back, or kill our Dragonback Assault as soon as we play like an Ice Till Explorer. It's a fun game though. I mean, I wish I had played it slightly better than I have. Trample. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When this creature dies, if it's not a token creature or a token, create a token that's a copy of it except this artifact. That's nice. Yeah, that's one of those... God, that guy's so expensive. Opponent's still doing stuff. They have so much... Yeah, Archdruid's Charm. Go ahead and blow that up. Now our engine's offline. We do have plenty of ways... We have a lot of live draws. We were running low on lands. We have a lot of non-basic lands. Ugin or Dragonback Assault would be our best, obviously, draws. We got 1 4/4 flyer holding down the fort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to surveil first. See if we can find what we need to spin into with this Breaching Dragonstorm or draw with Roiling. Alright, what do we spin into? Ugin, baby. Come on. Not really what we wanted to find. I mean, we're just desperate over here to not die to what our opponent's doing. I think we've lost the game. I think if we played it slightly differently, we'd be in a better place. I think we'd kill the trolls earlier, perhaps. But then I just don't know. We would we would be dealing with this guy and a 5/6. Oh, this guy's a 6/6. I mean, we're kind of like are at the point where we need a breaching dragon storm and we need it. Or sorry, we need a Dragonback assault and we need it now. And it's possible that we would stabilize at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Is this guy coming down or no, he's just casting another one. So 10 mana. Dragonback Assault is 6, so we would need another untapped land to get the Bloomvine region out as well. I think we'd end up Dragonback Assaulting and then Icetail Explorer and start running out lands from the graveyard. But we really don't have that many. What is this nonsense? When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand on the battlefield tapped. Okay, that's scary. So attack for 6. It's got trample. We will growth spiral. Alright, opponent's at 28. We gotta put another card onto the battlefield equal to this guy. I can't imagine what it's gonna be. Oh man, something horrible I imagine. Man, Archdruid Charm in the main. Yeah, I mean, of course, in the mono greenish deck. I don't even think they put anything bad down. Okay, I mean, I think we have to spin it to win it, and that's about all we can do. 4, 5. And even then, it's got to be Dragonback Assault or bust, because I don't think we can. Even an Ugin, I don't think will get us back from this, and it's a growth spiral. Yeah, see, so we had to spend our mana just to do that. So now we can, but it's not enough. Get all those cards back. But we can't block enough. And so our opponent's going to get there. Man, that was frustrating. All right, well, fun game, though. Fun game. All right, so man. I'm sure I made some mistakes there. Sure, I made some mistakes. Mossborn Hydra. I mean, we're on the play. We could. We see their board, right? It's full of top end, big threats. Obviously, like a timely Pyroclasm or a timely Torch the Tower can really wreck them if we're able to slow them down with it. Like the last game, I think a Pyroclasm would have, when we did wipe the board, Dragonback Assault. So Pyroclasm might be okay. Now we got to make room for 5 cards. I like the flyers. I like the health. I tend to just trim. Alright, well, we have a Pyroclasm, and we have no red mana. I mean, we have 2 of the things we need. Surely we'll draw a red source, right? I'm going to go ahead and do one of these lands. I know they're our best lands with Dragonback Assault out, but they're also horribly slow when it comes to. They can just take you off curve, and if for some reason we just end up drawing a 3-drop and not any other lands, we don't want to be off curve essentially. Would we Pyroclasm a single elf? Maybe we should. Maybe we won't get the chance. Alright, so it's not coming together. Not coming together. We probably should have mulliganed this hand. I was really hoping to draw into ramp and not another finisher for us. But we really wanted to set them up to drop a bunch of elves on this turn. That's why we're doing it like this. I mean, they just draw so many cards with some of the card art draw engine in mono green. So yeah, we are in, this is the nightmare scenario. We've drawn 2 Breaching Dragon Storms. We haven't drawn another land. We have not drawn a red source. So, and we just know, and we haven't drawn any ways of this accelerating. Oh my God, we are just really, really struggling here. I mean, we just, yeah, I don't, I mean, even the Spiroclasm's looking so bad right now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I guess we should have mulliganed. I did take out a land, so now I'm down to 26 lands. 26 lands, and I still can't find a land. So opponents now playing their anti-causal vestige for hard casting value much, and then yeah, all this stuff is out of range of Dragonback Assault. All right, we found a draw spell at least. I mean, good lord. Do we find a red source? We find a. Get rid of that pyroclasm. There's our lands. I mean, double Dragonback Assault ain't bad if we can survive. Right now we're looking at Dragonback Assault with no, we're just taking 8 and then another 8. And I just don't know if we're gonna, I just don't think we're gonna live long enough to get there. We could have, I mean, we could Fable Passage, Red Source, do Breaching Dragonstorm, and hope to find. Opponents want to refill their hand, and rightfully so. But I mean, the thing is, even so, we're gonna end up wiping the board somewhat, but they're still gonna have 11 points of damage on the battlefield and have a full hand of cards. So it's just it's a really mono green is really good. I mean, we just have to do it. That's our only hope, and even then, it's gonna be really hard. We're gonna then need a lot of help off the top, and our opponent does not have an answer for the Dragonback Assault. So that's gonna leave us taking lethal. All right, Dangle 729. It's great. It's great playing with you, and thanks for the games. I got good and well stomped there, but you know that happens sometimes. For CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch y'all on the next.